Hello and welcome to a brand new week. How you doing? I hope you're feeling set. Loads to share with you this week, and we are kicking off strongly with some open questions. So if you're unfamiliar with my work or how it works, I talk about different things on different days. Monday is all about goal setting, setting yourself up for success for the week, for your life. Tuesday is all about money and pricing and packaging your services, your USP. Wednesday is all about content and visibility and speaking up. And Thursday is about your future self. So creating habits and behaviors and mindset and shifting and moving and doing all that stuff to be the person that you actually want to become instead of thinking, I'll do that someday. And then on Friday, I share some favorites as well. So today is Monday, and I'm starting with some big questions. We're going to be talking today in terms of your business goals and really refining and defining what these are so you know how to show up in the full version of yourself. So the first thing I want to ask you is, who are you serving? Who are you talking to? Whose attention do you want to get? Who do you want to welcome into your world? Who is this going to be best suited to? It's a really simple question, but sometimes can be difficult to answer, because as we will talk about as we go through the week, we sometimes want to be all things to all people. However, that's not going to work. We cannot, even if we were the nicest person in the world, it's never going to work for every single person. And we have to get comfortable with that. We have to realize it and acknowledge it and say that that is okay. So, firstly, who is it that you're trying to connect with? Number 2, why do you do what you do? I know that there have been times in business where things have felt stuck. I've almost allowed that limiting belief to creep in of, will I ever work again? What if I've made my final sale and no money will ever come into my business again? Yep, these things happen sometimes at 3 a.m. And do you know what? It's fine. It's natural. It's part of the thing. But really digging deep and sitting with these questions of, why am I doing what I'm doing? And this has often happened because in those times where it's felt difficult and challenging and I've been riddled with self-doubt, I have gone back to that question of, could I do something else? And I've actually explored other options. You know, even when we bought our house nearly 3 years ago, I considered, could I be an estate agent? Because even though some of the process was very long-winded, I thought I could be a really good estate agent. I looked into it. How do you train? What do I need to do? And yet, I took a step back and I thought to myself, actually, that's not what I want to be doing. And I just need to get clearer on why I'm doing this and what my purpose and my mission and why I'm here and who I want to serve. And I think going back to those basics, it's almost like going back to the campfire and having a big hug and a pep talk and a sense of, right, okay, I've reconnected with my why. I'm ready to go back out there. Number 3, who are you serving? Who are you serving and why are you the person to serve them? So this is about really connecting who they are, who you are, and why this is going to be a match. So you might say, well, I am a social media manager and I know that my clients need help and strategy with their social media strategy. Great. That is a problem and a solution. But why you? Why is somebody going to come to you over somebody else? What flavor, what additions, what differences do you bring to the table? One of the things that I can share all the time is, for years I felt really weird about the fact that I had a portfolio career, because I grew up in that time where it felt like it was greedy to have more than one choice, or it was a flippant mistake, like, oh, she can't make her mind up, that's why she's doing all of these things. And the more I've gone through life, the fact that I do all these different things, it helps me so much. And therefore, it also helps my clients, because my clients are not necessarily coming to me just for that traditional coaching method of just working through a process. I can add other things in and unlock it in lots of different ways. Number 4, how are you serving these people? And are you identifying ways that, and this is a really good audit to do in your business, are there ways that you need to go beyond, and are there ways where you need to pull back? So one of the things that I realized was, for my clients, and when they were stepping out of their comfort zone, the way that I was taught coaching was very much like, it's the client's responsibility. You're the coach, you hold the space, but what they do in their own time outside of this 60-minute session is totally up to them, and you have no part in that. However, I knew that there was something missing for my particular niche. And the thing that I find often with my clients, whoever they are, is that they are big dreamers, they're very ambitious, they're creatives, they've got ideas, they make stuff happen. But alongside those big highs of like, whoa, let's go, they're also human beings. They're also good people. They're also big-hearted. And sometimes with that comes a sense of, is this okay? They need that permission. They need that reassurance. Sometimes they need that confidence boost, because what they're trying to do, or they are doing, is outside the outside regular boundaries, essentially. So I knew that having accountability after my strategy sessions was always going to work, because even I watch people, they leave the strategy session going, yeah, I'm going to do this. And then the next morning, many of them might wake up and go, wow, this feels a lot. How am I don't know where to start, or gosh, I don't know if I can do this. All of those things. The fact that they've got me at the end of the phone on WhatsApp saying, hi, what are we doing? What are we saying? What's happening? Makes it much more likely that things are actually going to become in motion. Number 5, what is going to happen in the moment and a year from now? Now, I have nearly 15 years worth of data, essentially. I don't have it in a spreadsheet, or I don't have a percentage or a statistic for you. But over the years, most people have kept in touch with me that I have coached, or sometimes I bump into people, or a friend of a friend, or whatever it might be. And I hear I know what happens in the session, but I also then get the joy now of going back and seeing what's happened. So somebody, for example, that I coached when I was doing my coach training, I regularly see him, and to know now he is doing what was in his plan all those years ago. Obviously, I'm not taking all of the credit here. I was simply there as a facilitator, is so magic to me. And so I want you to really think about how you can support people in the long term. Really understand the value of what it is that you offer, and really put together your offering in that way, in that confidence of saying, do you know what? If you do X, Y, and Z with me, or if you join my course or book a session with me, or whatever it might be, it's going to be great in this moment because you're going to get X, Y, and Z. But I also want you to lean into the possibilities of what might happen in the next 5 years, for example, because that ripple effect will affect all areas of their life. It's so, so powerful. I hope you've really got something from today. Come over to my goal setting section. I would love to help and support you. Do subscribe to the playlist, to my Substack, and I'll see you tomorrow for some money chat. Lots of love. Bye.